24 hours. The link to the Shahar Azram photography website will be emailed to our students, and they will share it with you. When it comes time to exit the event, students and faculty will exit through the back of the theater as they had entered into the lobby to return to the President's Gallery. The audience, and that is you, family, friends, will exit to through the gold doors on my right out onto the street. I will repeat the instructions at the end of the ceremony, okay? Thank you so much. We'll start again. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Nadej Dady. I'm the Dean of Student Affairs for TouroCOM Harlem. Welcome to the New York Academy of Medicine. Since the year 1847, the New York Academy of Medicine has been working to tackle the health challenges of urban populations. They are focused on addressing the root causes of health outcomes, reducing health disparities, and encouraging best practices across the healthcare system. Their commitment to continuously improving health and health outcomes for urban populations are exactly the qualities we look to instill in our students. Recognizing the similarities between our core missions, we thought it appropriate to celebrate the most significant milestone of becoming an osteopathic physician at the Academy this morning. Today, the white coat ceremony is celebrated all across the United States in over 100 medical schools. It is considered a symbolic rite of passage for all medical students and an auspicious turn in the path towards becoming a physician. Knowing this history, I ask that you please rise and give a very warm welcome to the class of 2030 for its white coat ceremony. They are led into the theater by their preclinical dean, Dr. Arthur Pranken. That's a quiet, warm welcome. Let's keep the applause coming. Yes, keep the applause coming. Show them the love. Don't get quiet on me. The class of 2030. A great deal of hard work, late nights, sweats. Let's show them the love. That's right, yeah. Keep it coming. That's right. They are here because of your support, love, and guidance. Let's keep the applause going. Energy. Okay, we're almost there. The class of 2030. Very exciting. Yay! Thank you so much for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we also welcome the faculty and administration of Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine. Entering our stage this morning is our Executive Dean, Dr. Kenneth Steyer, Executive Vice President of Touro University, Rabbi Moshe Krupka, our Preclinical Dean, Dr. Arthur Prankin, our keynote speaker, Dr. Richard Stewart, our Clinical Dean, Dr. Barbara Capozzi. Oh, wait, applause, applause. Our Dean of Research, Dr. Stacy Fanning, and our esteemed department chairs and course faculty. As the faculty and administration continue to gather, I would ask that you also remain standing until after the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem, as well as the invocation. Thank you. The Pledge of Allegiance will be recited by Student Government Association Vice President, Student Dr. Lazaro Rivero Iglesias. Please join me, center stage.
All right, everyone, happy Wednesday. So please repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
I now call your attention to our screen as Dr. Paul Louis-Jean, a member of the class of 2023, sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please remain standing for the invocation by Rabbi Moshe Krupka, Executive Vice President of Touro University.
Just a moment of reflection before we begin our formal program. Just want to know, you guys excited? Me too. Avinu Shabbat our Heavenly Father, bless all those who have assembled here today to rejoice in this white coat ceremony of the Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine, the class of 2030 here at our campus in Harlem, New York. Almighty God, Rofei Chol Basom Afli La'asos, you are the healer of all flesh, wondrous in your acts. You've instructed and empowered humanity to cure the ill and provide comfort and aid to all of your children. We and all who are involved in this venerated citadel of medical education are your agents in your divine work of healing. May your abundant blessings always be showered on those who enter the halls of this institution. May you give strength, courage, and fortitude to the men and women who are beginning their professional training. Grant them the wisdom and the strength to heal the sick, to strengthen the weak, and to uplift those in despair. Now more than ever, as we gather as an academic community and as an extended Touro family, we ask that you bless this celebration and smile upon the achievements of these men and women who have worked so diligently and have accomplished so much and who have so much more to offer. And dear God, we ask you to shower your blessings upon the families of these students, parents, spouses, children, and other dear ones who have been there for support and encouragement and have sacrificed so much so that these young medical students can persevere and succeed. We ask for your continued siyata d'shmaya, divine guidance, so that we together can achieve our collective great potential. Amen.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, our white coat ceremony is embedded into our orientation week exercises. Traditionally, senior administration welcomes our new students to campus and gives them a sense of the Touro mission, its heritage, and its reach as an international university system. We now invite all of you, students, parents, and dear ones, to hear a little bit about the institution that will be at the center of their education and training and professional academic journey for the next 4 years. Please welcome once again Touro's Executive Vice President, Rabbi Moshe Krupka, as he introduces all of you to the Touro University.
Okay. So as Dean Dady explained, this is very much part of our orientation week. These young student doctors are acclimating themselves to a journey that will take them to great places in their future, in their careers, in the art of medicine. And so these last number of years, we've elected to include all of you, the families and friends of these young students, to get to know a little bit better who we are, what is Touro University, what we stand for, and what you can all expect from us. It's a good deal, right? Before I begin, an apology and a thank you. The apology is that, as you will hear momentarily, our university spans the United States. We are blessed with 6 medical schools, most of which are all starting this week and are celebrating their orientation week. This past Monday, the sister school of the Harlem Campus, our campus in Middletown, celebrated its white coat ceremony. Tomorrow, our campus in Great Falls, Montana, at 11 a.m. is celebrating its white coat ceremony. The last flight from New York to Montana, to Great Falls, Montana, leaves Newark Airport in about 2.5 hours. So you're lucky. I can't speak very long. But I do apologize for not being here for the entire ceremony. No disrespect is intended. I'm just trying to be there to celebrate with all of our students and their families at each of these wonderful moments that they're experiencing. A thank you is appropriate, and I would usually do this as part of the program later on. Behind me sits our incredible executive dean and his leadership team, as well as members of the faculty. I can tell you that the Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine here in Harlem and Middletown and in Great Falls, Montana, is a destination of choice because of the incredible environment that exists on each of those campuses and the superior education our students receive, and ultimately the outcomes, the residencies, the successful careers that our graduates go on to. And you're going to meet one of our alums later on in the program as our guest speaker. We are incredibly proud of the accomplishments of the Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine. And I want you to join me in thanking our Executive Dean, Kenneth Steyer, and his administration, and all of the faculty. And if we're thanking people, you, the students, just take a moment and acknowledge your loved ones in this room that have really been here to support you, to get you to this moment. So why don't you give them a round of applause? Okay, so let's start with orientation. This is a question for the students. Before you applied to the Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine, how many of you heard of Touro before? Raise your hands. Quite a significant number of hands. I've been doing this for 20 years. When I started asking that question, we would only get a smattering of hands raised because we were a young institution. We're all of 54 years old. Touro was started by a 56-year-old sociologist, an Orthodox rabbi. His name was Dr. Bernard Lander. And at the age of 56, when most academics are thinking of their retirement, he had a dream, a vision to start a new university. He had no budget, he had no facility, he had no faculty, but he had a dream. And that's probably the first lesson I want all of you to learn. If you want to be successful in life, you have to have a dream, and you have to be tenacious, dogged in pursuing that dream. So in 1972, 54 years ago, Dr. Lander started Touro in a dilapidated building on West 44th Street in New York. Now, just to give you a sense of how limited their resources were, the building in which Touro started, you guys can't relate this, maybe your parents can. When you go onto an elevator, you just push a button and you've got these supersonic elevators that take you up to the 40th floor in a second. Back in the day, there was such a thing as an elevator operator. Elevators weren't automatic. There was a lever and an operator inside the elevator. You told them what floor you wanted to go to, and they would take you to the 3rd floor, the 5th floor. Touro had such a limited budget back in the day that they could only afford an elevator operator from 9 in the morning till 5 at night. Now, what happens if there was an early morning class or a late night meeting or class? The president of the college ran the elevator because they just could not afford to put on a second person on an additional shift. He started Touro for 2 purposes. One was to strengthen and perpetuate the Jewish heritage. And because he was a sociologist, he believed that education can empower and help the individual, that individual's family and the community that they live in, and ultimately better the world. So the dual mission of Touro is coupled with service to humanity, to the length and breadth, the diversity of humanity. And if you look at the class that just entered and the people sitting in this room, he would be very proud of all of the people whom we attract at Touro, as students, as family members, as faculty. That's who we stand for. So we started with 36 undergraduate students. Today, in 2026, Touro has 20,000 students worldwide. We have 6 medical schools, as I said before. The only other system that has anything close to that is the University of California, which is a public institution. We have 2 pharmacy schools. We have a dental college right now that ranks number 5 in the country. It's 10 years old, has 2 campuses now, here in New York and one in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Why Albuquerque? Because New Mexico had no dental school and had terrible oral health outcomes. So we went and created a state-of-the-art clinical facility there that's lighting literally the town on fire, because it's a game changer for the medical community. We have the full array of all of the allied health programs, a wonderful law center out in Suffolk County on the same campus as a federal and state courthouse, the full array of graduate programs, and of course our undergraduate programs that are mission-driven and open to the public, fulfilling our dual mission of service to the Jewish community and to the community at large. My young doctors, everybody laughed when Dr. Lander dreamed of a new college. And those were his friends. The people who didn't like him said a lot worse. 54 years later, from his dream, we have an incredible university that spans the United States and the world, that is achieving incredible heights in terms of academia, in terms of, we did a back of an envelope survey between all of our medical schools and health-related programs. We estimate that last June, 4%, listen to this statistic, 4% of all of the graduates in America that are going into medical and health care are graduating from a Touro program, which is an incredible statistic. So I want to leave you with a message. I'm going to ask the students, have any of you heard of a TV show called Little House on the Prairie? Raise your hand if you have. All of you stay up too late, because you can only watch this show like at 3 o'clock in the morning on some obscure cable channel. Anyway, in this show, it's about a settler family that goes out west. And one of the scenes, the sets, you have the ranch, the farmhouse, the general store. One of the scenes is in a one-room schoolhouse. Because in a settler town, you can't have a school with all different, classes and all different grades. You had one teacher that taught all the kids in town. In the Jewish community, we could relate to that because in Europe, we had a similar system. It was called a cheder. Comes from the Hebrew word for room, a one-room schoolhouse. And the story is told about a particular cheder that had a teacher who would play a game with their students. Now, I just want you to watch the dean, because he's heard this story about 100 times, and he's going to start rolling his eyes in about a minute or two. Anyway, he would play a game with his students on Friday, right before the break, that he'd answer any questions that the students would have. And one particular Friday, a young student walks up to the teacher and says, "I have something in my hand. Can you tell me what it is?" Well, the teacher looked at the student, looked at the class, gave a little smile, maybe gave him a little pinch on the cheek, looked at the student and said, "You have a stone in your hand." And sure enough, the young student opened up the palm of his hand, and there was a stone there. Everybody went, "Wow," except for somebody in the back, no offense. There has to be a way to stump the teacher. And he devised an incredible plan. Go to the forest, capture a butterfly. Butterflies are very, very fragile. Take the butterfly, bring it to class on Friday, put it in the palm of his hand, and say, "I have a butterfly in my hand. Is it alive or is it dead?" Now, if the teacher says it's alive, butterflies are very fragile. I'm just going to move my fingers ever so gently. I'm going to crush the butterfly. But if the teacher says it's dead, I'm simply going to open up my fingers and let the butterfly fly away. I'm going to stump the teacher. Went out, captured the butterfly, came to class on Friday, walked up at the end of class right before the break. When it's time to ask questions, "I have a butterfly in my hand. Is it alive or is it dead?" Silence in the room. All eyes are on the student, the teacher, and that clenched fist. Teacher turned to the student, smiled, looked at the kids in the class, looked at the student, maybe gave him a little pinch on the cheek again. There's silence in the room. And the teacher turns to the student and says, "My child, it's in your hand. What you do with it, that's what it will be." So now I want to go down memory lane with all of you. I want you to think back to when you started college. In the first science class you took, biology, chemistry, organic chemistry. Don't think about organic chemistry. I want you to think what it was like when you started filling out your applications for medical school, and how many drafts of your personal statement, were deleted and rewritten. And when you hit send, I want you to think about what it felt like to get invited to an interview. What it was like when you went for that interview. And I want you to think about the exhilaration when you got a notice that you've been invited to join the class of 2030. And I want you to think about how good it felt when you tried on this white coat for the first time and looked in the mirror. And how you felt like $1 million. And all of a sudden, when you walked into the school building at the beginning of this week, the excitement and the trepidation. My dear young student doctors, all of that is in your hands right now. This is the moment. You're about to take that first step on a journey that will educate you and train you in the science, in the procedures, and give you an understanding, a reverence for life. It's in your hands now. Dr. Steyer, his faculty, his administration will stand with you, and you can expect from them 150%. And in return, we expect that 150% from each and every one of you. On behalf of our president, Dr. Alan Kadish, and the entire senior management team, welcome to the Touro family. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, welcome to our family. We're going to take good care of them. They're going to be just great. But we need you to step up because it's in your hands now. Godspeed to each and every one of you.
Thank you so much, Rabbi Cooper. To our students, your education at Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine is made possible by a team of professionals, leadership, and stakeholders who are also gathered here to honor you. Our team is led by Dr. Kenneth Steyer, Executive Dean for Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine. Because of his leadership, we are all gathered here to celebrate this wonderful event. Please welcome Dr. Steyer center stage to offer his remarks to the audience.
Thank you very much, Dean Dady. Thank you, Rabbi Krupka. Good luck on making your flight. So good morning, everybody. Let's talk a little bit about white coat ceremonies, give us some context. White coat ceremonies have become a phenomenon in medical education over recent years. It's a symbolic ritual attributed to the Arnold P. Gold Foundation. It serves to impress upon medical students the importance of compassion, humility, and professionalism. The white coat has had a long association with all things medical, scientific, and healing. It symbolizes the attributes of purity and goodness. This ceremonial cloaking marks the student's transition to the study of medical science. It is a rite of passage as a student embarks on a career in medicine. We at the Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine value this ceremony as symbolizing the transition into not only the study of medicine, the profound honor to treat patients and advance the knowledge of healthy living. Medical school is not easy. Each semester is the equivalent of 30 credits compared to a college semester of 16 credits. The days are long. Lectures, labs, patient encounters, community service, studying, scaring you, right? Written and practical exams, you knew all this. More lectures, more labs, well, you all get the picture. Yes, sacrifices will be made. Your free time, your Netflix subscription, moments with family, and time with friends. There may be days that feel lonely. There will be challenges that feel overwhelming. But never forget this, you are not walking this path alone. You are part of a team that believes in you, a team that is ready, willing, and fully committed to lifting you up when the weight feels too heavy. You've got what it takes, and we've got your back. Together, there is nothing we can't overcome. We expect a lot of our students. We expect them to be well-dressed. We expect them to be on time and to be professional at all times. This ceremony marks a transition to becoming a physician. It is a transition, and the public expects and demands that physicians be accountable, competent, and caring. Our school has an obligation to produce qualified, excellent osteopathic physicians who meet this high standard. Our school receives approximately 11,000 applications every year for admission. Of that number, we select 135. Only the best, the brightest, and the most highly motivated become medical students at the Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine. So congratulations to the class of 2030. You have been accepted to medical school. You are on the road to becoming a physician. Your family and friends are all very proud of you, and we are here to assist you and guide you throughout this journey. As you put on your white coat this afternoon, you begin a powerful transformation. You are stepping into the role of a healer, someone who will cure disease, bring comfort, and save lives. This coat is more than just a symbol. It carries a kind of magic, the magic of knowledge, compassion, and purpose. Wear it with pride. Use your powers with wisdom, humility, and heart. The journey ahead is great, but so are you. Congratulations.
Students, as you've already heard, today marks a significant transition in your life. This ceremony, and your coding in particular, is a special indication to everyone in the audience, your family and friends, that you have officially entered the healthcare profession. It's a very special moment. We want you to know that administration is excited to officially welcome you into our community. We are aware of all the hard work it took to get accepted into medical school, but it's also a wonderful new beginning, filled with intriguing potential, new friends, and future colleagues. As you engage throughout this entire ceremony, the week, and over the next 4 years, keep in mind that the new lifelong bonds are being created all along. This exciting new beginning is a testament to your hard work. So to all of you, I also say congratulations and welcome to our community. We are excited to have you join us. And now, to introduce our keynote speaker, please welcome our clinical dean, Dr. Barbara Capozzi.
Thank you, Dean Dady. Good morning, class of 2030. It's great to see all these young, excited faces here, surrounded by your family, friends, and loved ones. It's such a joyous occasion for you. I know you remember this day forever, truly. It is my honor today and my privilege to introduce our keynote speaker. Before I do that, a little bit about him. Dr. Richard Stewart is a graduate of TouroCOM Harlem, the class of 2015. I had the privilege of having him as a student. I can tell you he was a shining star, always prepared, polite, professional, and Touro is so proud of him and grateful to him. He serves as the program director for family medicine at one of our core clinical affiliate sites, St. John's Episcopal Hospital. In that capacity, he continues to nurture and develop TouroCOM 3rd and 4th year students as he precepts them and also oversees our alum as residents. I am proud to call him a collaborator, a colleague, an alum, and without further ado, Dr. Richard Stewart.
Thank you for those kind words. Good morning to the faculty, distinguished guests, proud families, friends, and most importantly, the members of the entering medical school class. Congratulations. As we celebrate this milestone, it is worth reflecting on the history of the garment you are about to wear. The white coat was not always the symbol of medicine. In the 19th century, physicians often wore black, reflecting the solemn nature of illness. As medicine embraced scientific discovery, antisepsis, and evidence-based practice, the white coat emerged as a symbol of knowledge, cleanliness, professionalism, and the trust society places in physicians. Today, the white coat ceremony marks more than the beginning of medical school. It represents your first public commitment to the values of compassion, integrity, humility, and lifelong learning. Although your clinical skills will develop over the coming years, the character you bring to this profession begins today. So as you place this white coat on your shoulders, remember that you are accepting more than a garment. You are accepting a responsibility that generations of physicians have carried before you. The responsibility to continually seek knowledge, to earn the trust of your patients, and to care for others with skill, humility, and compassion. This is a day, one of those rare moments in life that you'll remember forever. Years from now, you won't remember every word spoken from this podium, but you'll remember how you felt the first time you slipped on your white coat. Today, you stand at the precipice of a dream. For years, you've worked toward this moment. Countless exams, sleepless nights, sacrifices made by you and by those who love you have brought you here today. Many people saw something in you long before you saw it in yourself. Today isn't the finish line. It is the starting line. And as I look at all of you, I can't help but think back to the day I sat exactly where you were sitting. Yes, I was sitting there. This is the program. Like many of you, I was excited. I was grateful. And if I'm being completely honest, I was also a little intimidated. I wondered if I belonged. I wondered if I was smart enough. I wondered if I really could become the physician I dreamed of becoming. What I've learned since then, that nearly every physician asks these same questions. The difference isn't whether you have doubts. The difference is whether you continue moving forward despite them. Since putting on my own white coat, I've had the privilege of caring for patients, leading healthcare teams, and now serving as a family medicine residency director. Every year, I watch new physicians transition from students into residents and eventually confident, compassionate attending physicians. The physicians that thrive are rarely the ones that knew everything from the very beginning. They're the ones who never stop learning. One of the greatest misconceptions about medicine is that once you're accepted into medical school, someone is going to hand you everything you need to know. It just doesn't happen. Your professors will teach you. Your mentors will guide you. Your classmates will challenge you. But your education ultimately belongs to you. Seek information. Don't wait for someone to assign it. When you encounter a disease you've never heard of, read about it before you go home. If a patient asks you a question you can't answer, don't pretend you know. Tell them, I don't know, but I'll go find out and come back and tell you. Curiosity is one of the greatest characteristics a physician can possess. Medicine evolves every single day. The physician who believes they've learned enough is already falling behind. Never lose your curiosity. The second lesson I'd like to leave with you that no textbook can fully teach is never forget what an incredible privilege it is to care for another human being. Patients don't come to us because life is easy. They come because something is wrong. Sometimes they're frightened. Sometimes they're in pain. Sometimes they know they're about to receive the worst news they could possibly ever hear. They trust us with their fears, their hopes, and their families. That trust isn't guaranteed by the white coat. It is earned by how you treat people. Years from now, your patients probably won't remember your board scores, where you matched, but they will remember whether you listened, whether you showed compassion, and whether you treated them like a person rather than a diagnosis. As someone who now trains residents, I can tell you that medical knowledge does matter. Clinical skills matter, but empathy matters just as much. Throughout your journey, there will be moments when medicine humbles you. Those moments don't define your future, they shape it. That mindset has carried me from being a medical student to residency, to becoming a residency program director. And still on those days, when it's something that is difficult that arises, I do ask myself a question: what could I have done better? Because the best physicians never stop trying to become better physicians. Many of you have dreamed about becoming a doctor for most of your lives. Today, that dream feels close enough to touch. But don't rush through the journey, trying to get to the destination. One day, sooner than you realize, you'll introduce yourself with 4 simple words that will forever change someone's life. I'll be your doctor. Today, as you put on your white coat, I hope you remember 3 things. First, seek knowledge relentlessly. No one is going to spoon-feed you everything you need to know. Pick up a book, read an article, do extra questions. Second, never lose sight of the incredible privilege of caring for patients when they are at their most vulnerable. And finally, recognize that today places you on the precipice of achieving a dream, but becoming the physician your patients deserve will be the work of a lifetime. Many years ago, I walked into this institution hoping to become a physician. Today, I return not because my journey is complete, but because this profession has given me the privilege of helping shape the next generation. My hope is that one day you'll return to this stage, not simply as physicians, but as mentors, as teachers, as leaders who inspire those who follow you. That's when you realize the white coat wasn't the destination. It was your invitation. Congratulations, class of 2030. Welcome to medicine. We cannot wait to call you colleagues. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Stewart. It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of our Student Government Association, student Dr. Lauren Cohen, a member of the class of 2029, center stage to offer class greetings.
Hello, faculty, guests, and students. One second. Exactly 1 year ago, I was sitting where you are now. I remember looking around this room, wondering what the next year would look like and who the people beside me would become. And although I didn't know it then, how much I would change alongside them. I encourage you all to take a moment to look around the room. Look to your left, look to your right. The people sitting next to you have a story that no one else has or fully knows. Every person has lived a life that you haven't. Some of you may have spent years working, doing research, serving your communities, working to overcome obstacles without a guaranteed outcome in sight, or wondering whether this dream would ever become reality. For some of you, the path here unfolded exactly as you imagined. And for others, it looked nothing like the one you initially planned for. Today is not extraordinary because you've officially become medical students. It's extraordinary because this is your last day of seeing medicine from the outside, the moment right before medicine becomes enmeshed in your everyday life. Today is the day that years of unseen perseverance, setbacks, and obstacles finally become visible. And now you are here. And now you are becoming. This is something to be deeply proud of, not because you've reached the end goal yet, but because you've been given the opportunity to begin, to become. From this day forward, your life and worldview will evolve in ways you might never have imagined. It will happen slowly, almost without you noticing, until one day you realize you no longer see the world in quite the same way. My thoughts changed. My own questioning of myself changed. The way I paid attention changed. At the time, I thought I was simply starting an education. But after reflecting on this year, I think I was starting something that was much harder to really define. A transformation in not only what I knew, but in who I was becoming. 1 year isn't a very long time, but it is more than enough time for your worldview to transform in ways you never expected. That has been the greatest gift this past year has given me. It has been an honor and a privilege to grow in ways I never anticipated. And if just 1 year can change me this much, I can only imagine what the future will hold. So if there's one thing I learned this year, it is that none of us got here by accident. You belong here. Yeah, there will absolutely be some difficult days ahead. There will be moments when you doubt yourself. Every medical student has them. Every human has them. But whenever those moments come, remember this day. Remember how hard you worked just for the chance to begin. Trust yourself, because you have already proven that you are capable of more than what you once thought was possible. Medicine asks for excellence. Osteopathic medicine asks for something even greater. It asks us to never lose sight of the whole person, to see not only disease, but humanity. In today's world, this philosophy is needed more than ever, and it is now our turn to carry it forward, to rise within this profession and help heal our communities and our world through the lens that we've been given. Look to your left. Look to your right. The future of this profession is not somewhere far ahead of us. Those physicians are already here. To the class of 2030, welcome to TouroCOM Harlem. We are so proud of you, and we cannot wait to watch you become the extraordinary physicians you're meant to be. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. So at TouroCOM, we are very proud of our alumni, as you heard, and this year is a unique year. We have featured 3 alumni participants. Our first one was Dr. Louis Jean, who was the singer of the national anthem. Dr. Richard Stewart was our keynote speaker. And now I'm very proud to introduce our alumni speaker, Dr. Adam Halpern, a member of the class of 2022. Please welcome.
Hello, everyone. Let's have some fun. Hello, class of 2030. Welcome. I am absolutely honored to be your alumni speaker today at this monumental occasion. Thank you, Beth Portnoy, Dean Dady, Dean Steyer, Caroline Burrows, and the Office of Development and Alumni Relations for inviting me. My name, as Dean Dady said, is Dr. Adam Halpern. I was in the Touro class of 2022. It does not feel that long ago that I was sitting in your seats about to receive my white coat. Well, it's not exactly true, since I received my white coat virtually in 2020, prime pandemic time. So I'm honored to be at my first in-person white coat ceremony with all of you. Today is the day you've worked toward for years. Today is the day where you can reflect on the sacrifices you and your loved ones have made for you to put on that illustrious white coat, an iconic symbol of the journey you are all about to pursue. In a few moments, you'll put on your white coat. You'll have this overwhelming excitement to take pictures and post on Instagram, #doctor, and all those feelings are justified. This is the beginning of an unbelievable chapter in your pursuit to make the world a healthier place. But as a pediatrician and a father of 2 boys, I've learned that beginnings are rarely ever smooth. Every day, I watch babies learn to walk. Before they take that first step, they spend months rolling over, sitting up, crawling, pulling themselves to stand. They wobble, they fall. They cry, they get back up, they fall again. Nobody expects perfection from a baby after that first step. Instead, every stumble is celebrated because it means they're learning. It means they're growing. Learning medicine is much the same. Today is the day you take your first step. Over the next 4 years, you'll have moments when you feel steady and moments when you feel completely off balance. You'll forget an answer you knew yesterday and struggle to learn every intricate step of the Krebs cycle. You will have days when you feel like you are sprinting through a pharmacology lecture, and other days when anatomy feels like you have cinder blocks on your feet. Just like a baby learning to walk, you'll make mistakes. Not because you're incapable, but because you're learning to do something incredibly difficult. As a pediatrician, I never criticize a toddler for falling. Every time my 2 sons fall, I say, "Yay, good boom!" I enthusiastically encourage them because every fall is evidence of courage. They could have sat, but they chose to walk. You could have chosen so many easier careers, but you chose the selfless act of becoming a doctor. By putting on your white coat today, you are committing to stumbling. You are committing to falling. You are committing to growth. And everyone at Touro and in your support network is ready to cheer you on, kiss your boo-boo, give you a Band-Aid, and encourage you to take another step. And then there's language. Have you ever heard a toddler learn how to speak? It's a mess. A baby's first words are far from perfect. They begin with simple sounds, then word, then 2 words, and eventually conversations. Along the way, they discover that words have power. They can comfort, ask for help, express love, and build trust. By receiving your white coat today, you are unlocking a new language. You will begin to medically babble. like a 9-month-old saying da 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 mama mama. You'll spend countless hours memorizing terminology, lab values, diagnoses, words like bronchopulmonary dysplasia and hemophagocytic lymphohistiocytosis. Like a toddler, you will say the wrong thing sometimes. You will be in an OSCE and ask the standardized patient if they have any past medical history. And when they say Crohn's disease, you will accidentally respond, awesome. It will happen. It's okay. Like a baby learning how to walk, learning how to talk is about courageous growth, not perfection. With practice, a toddler learns how to say, Daddy, I love you. With practice, as you proudly wear your white coat, you will learn how to tell a frightened patient, I'm here with you. You will learn how to congratulate new parents on the birth of their first child, and how to tell a patient's son that their mother's breast cancer has returned. It's learning how to explain complicated medical decisions with clarity and kindness. It's learning that sometimes the most healing words are simply, I'm listening. I'm here with you. Today is a special day. I hope you feel it. Like a child's first steps and first words, today marks the start of a lifelong journey of growth. Today is a special day. Wear your white coat with pride, but also with humility. Be willing to stumble. Be willing to ask questions. Keep learning. Keep listening. And remember that every great doctor, just like every marathon runner, started exactly where you are today, with one uncertain but courageous step. Congratulations, class of 2030, and welcome to the extraordinary privilege of becoming a doctor. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. All right, before we move to the white coats, I would just like to recognize our staff and faculty at the Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine. Could you please rise for a round of applause, staff and faculty? Thank you. We really have a great team. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have been waiting for. This is the moment in the medical students' educational training when the faculty and administration recognize they have worked very hard and have officially entered the medical profession, which entitles them to enter the community of patient care, where they will continue to learn, refine their clinical skills, and work towards the day when they can graduate, 4 years, as a competent osteopathic physician. It is with pleasure that I now invite the class of 2030 to the stage to have their white coat put on and to wear it proudly, knowing the responsibilities and commitments it represents. Please line up with staff to come up and get your white coat. Dr. Art Prankin, our preclinical dean, will announce the names.
Eva Ahmed. Hamza Alam, being coded by his father, Dr. Syed Hassan Alam. Chelsea Altidore. Anthony Altabelli, being coded by his father, Dr. Anthony Altabelli III. Taha Assad, being coded by his mother, Dr. Sayyida Shaizia Assad. Zaid Ayaz. Joseph Babahanov, being coded by his brother, Dr. Alexander Babahanov. Sayeda Babsha. Christine Benzon, being coded by her mother, Dr. Elizabeth Ossing. Nancy Bashir. Nancy Bashir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Danielle Bierfass. Rohan Bhatnagar. Vivian Block. Janvi Borad. Jonathan Bronson, being coded by his father, Dr. Brian Bronson. Thank you. Appreciate it. Emily Brown. Jordan Shi. Yu Shen. Melanie Chernenko. Arissa Ching. Evelyn Chung. Ifra Chowdhury. Amaya Contractor, being coded by her mother, Dr. Arvinder Dhillon. Melanie Correa Zambrano. Wendy Quazatil. Mona Dougal, being coded by her sister, Dr. Shivi Dougal. Zachary Eisen. Yasser Elamin, being coded by his father, Dr. Elamin Elamin. Mohammed El Jamali, being coded by his advisor, Dr. Meza Azeh. Allah El Thamodi. Vincent Fang. Dr. Sushima Rich.
Nicholas Fenger. Matthew Finkelstein. John Gardiner. Say your name. Ganima? I'm good at this, bro. Mayor Ganima. Christopher Goldblatt. Being coded by his aunt, Dr. Christine Dorman. Sarah Goldman. Ula Goldstein. How dare you? Nick Gonzalez. It's fine. Jacob Grunebaum. Ashwin Gurumurugan. Daniela Haim. Keisha Halliburton. Zion Hammond, being quoted by his mother, Dr. Tara Hammond. Ali Hamra. Despina Hasiotis. Veronica Herrero. Saba Horazvani. Severin Hunge. Jinka. Manas Jinka. Barack Joseph. Caitlin Kaczynski. Omar Kendall. Zachary Kent. Merve Caracas Accuse. That's easy. Kiranjit Kaur. Isha Kaza, being quoted by her father, Dr. Chat Kaza. Olivia Ketchum. Isaac Khalili. Julia Klaus. Sasha Klempner. Isabella Cola. Sarah Bridget Conifal. Natalia Lodel. Yes. Emily Ma, being quoted by her father, Dr. Yusheng Ma.
We'd like to welcome Dr. Anthony.
Hey, everybody.
It's Victoria.
Yep. Victoria Mack. Good Victoria. Sarah Mafruit. Alexandra Malati. Rachel Malakovich. Alex Mandahar. Nicole Serber Manelis. Himashi Map Palong. Annabella Matthews. Sabrina Musovic. Maha Naeem. Sauj Narayan. Clarion Nashed. Luke Naughton. Nother Nguyen. Dennis Nguyen. Eva Nicolosi. Anya Pabi. Lena Park being coated by her father, Dr. Chiel He Park. Ria Aisha Patel being coated by her father, Dr. Pratik Patel. Alexandro Pizzella. Natalia Pietrowski. Daphne Polanese being coated by her sister, Dr. Judette Polanese. Nice. Karen Pretty Paul. Tadeo Puga.
I'd like to introduce Dr. Rotimi Ardagan.
Devya Purawal. Sari Koyum. Asvin Ranganathan. Mark Roque, being coached by his mother, Ella Rogue. Christopher Rivera. Lyrica Rodriguez. We have Alisa Rodriguez. Sophia Roldan. Being coached by her mother, Gloria Ocampo. Christina Rudio. Neosha Saborian. Miriam Salem. Simran Samar. Michael Schifano. Valentina Shiro, being quoted by her uncle, Dr. Cero Randazzo. Steve Sean. Zachariah Zekoma. Michael Singh, being quoted by his father, Dr. Nelson Singh. Mary Simon. Haman Sheikh. Menachem Shapir. Sydney Schenker, being quoted by her mother, Dr. Melissa Schenker. Selma Shah. How do you pronounce this name? Osnat Shevlin, being quoted by her father, Dr. Lawrence Shevlin. Rohan Sham. Fax Siddiqui. Bruno Silva Migliore. Amos Severa. Shamveer Singh. Lillian Smith. Hannah Stein. Abigail Steinmetz. Arik Stolerov. Stephen Saw, Alicia Suar, Gwanet Sultan, being quoted by her father, Dr. Kate Sultan. Yep. Sarin Tasnim, Hassan Uddin, Ria Opadie, Anna Vasura, Juliana Vagakis, Nasson Weintraub, Andrew Weiner, Dustin Yun,
Okay. That we're better, now we're on. All or nothing. Okay, thank you. So now I will ask you to reach inside the pocket of your white coat to take out the Pledge of Commitment for osteopathic medical students. How this will work is I will read a section, and then you will repeat as a group after me, and we'll continue on that way. So I'll give you a moment to locate the pledge in your white coat pocket. Okay. You ready? Looks like we're ready. Okay. I do hereby accept this coat and the dual responsibilities of learning and care that it signifies. As I endeavor to earn the rights of a physician, so do I endeavor to earn the respect of a physician. To this end, I pledge to my patients to put aside my personal biases, worries, and conflicts, and mindfully offer my presence, my care, my compassion, and my human understanding. To remember that my patients may be suffering or frightened, and that human empathy may be what is most required of me. To remain in awe of and encourage the human body's inherent capacity to heal and to listen, letting my patients teach me the art of medicine and patient care. And I pledge to myself that I will remember the person I am and the person that I want to be as a physician and as a human being, and I will not do what is easiest or most profitable at the expense of these ideals and aspirations. I will not emulate those physicians or those practices that do not respect the patient's autonomy, dignity, and humanity, and I will strive to model my own practice of medicine on these principles. And I will be mindful that the white coat I am accepting holds much symbolism to my patients and endows me with the responsibilities of a medical professional. With this oath and white coat I am about to receive, I have received, I proudly and humbly accept the privilege and the responsibility of patient care. Congratulations. Dean Davey.
Well, class of 2030, you did it. Congratulations. Did it. So before we conclude today's program, I'd like to review the instructions of how we will exit. Faculty, administration, and students, you will be led to exit through the lobby. Family, friends, loved ones, you will exit through the golden door on my right. We got that? Okay, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining our white coat ceremony for the class of 2030. Please stand and remain in your seats until the academic recession has exited the theater. Faculty and administration will exit first, followed by the class of 2030, who will leave the auditorium prepared to begin their medical education. Thank you, and a good afternoon to all.